Today, I have the honor of presenting someone very special to me. She has won the Most Influential Person of the Year 2018 award. She has defied all medical odds, and she shouldn't be here today. The person I get to talk about today is my sister Morgan. My sister has overcome so many hardships, and she has always remained positive no matter the news or trials that have been placed in front of her. Morgan was born with half a heart, and being only a few weeks old, she underwent open heart surgery to try and correct the malfunctions and to help her heart function as normally as possible. The doctors weren't very hopeful after her surgery and prepared my parents as best as they could for the worst possible outcome. The doctors were convinced that she wouldn't live to be a year old. Flash forward 5 years with new technology and new problems with her heart. She underwent a second open heart surgery. They needed to correct the direction and amount of the blood flow through her heart. Otherwise, her heart would have been too overwhelmed with the amount of blood going through it at once. After the surgery, once again, the doctors weren't feeling too optimistic and predicted that she only had a few more years left to live. Morgan lived a normal life, with yearly doctor visits to check on how her heart was doing. A couple of years ago, when she was 23, she got really sick. She would get severe stomach pains to the point where she would pass out from that pain. This went on almost daily for several months until the doctors finally found out why she was having these episodes. Her liver was starting to fail. And with my sister's heart condition, the first organ to fail when her heart starts to have problems is the liver. And despite having yearly checkups, the doctor seemed to have missed something crucial that was happening in her heart. To find out exactly what was going on, they put her under and injected a special type of dye in her heart to see what was happening. What they found was shocking. Since her open heart surgery when she was 5, she had only been getting 25% blood flow through her heart and through the rest of her body. A tube they had put in at the time had kinked, and each year at her checkups, the kink was unnoticed. While she was under, they placed 3 stents in her heart to correct the kink tube. By making this correction, Morgan said she never felt better. Now, having 100% blood flow, her liver was no longer failing, and she was given a medicine to keep it in check. But because of the new medicine she was put on, the doctors informed her that she would not ever be able to have kids. After going through a lot medically at age 23, I remember complaining to her about how unfair her life is and that she can't ever get a break. I'll never forget her response to me. Instead of saying, "Yeah, my life is pretty unfair, and why do I have to have all these medical problems?" she looked at me and said, "My life isn't unfair. My trials are just different than yours." 2.5 years later, I still have not heard a negative word about her conditions come out of my sweet sister's mouth. She has impacted me so much and helps me keep in mind that no matter the hardships I am going through, she has it so much more worse off than I do. She is such a light to the world and is called the peacemaker in my family. She loves her life and is grateful to be alive each day, with half a heart that works overtime to keep her alive. I will always be grateful that she has been a part of my life and that she has been alive ever since I was born. I think of her daily, and I am grateful for the example of strength and being the happiest she can be despite what life throws at her. Something we can all take away from Morgan is to stay positive and be grateful. If someone like Morgan can be happy and thankful for the cards she has been dealt, so can we. So I challenge each of you to look to be grateful for the many blessings you have and to be grateful for your trials because they could always be worse. So congratulations to Morgan, and thank you for your never-ending positivity and happiness you bring to so many each day.